Thought I'd do a quick update and show you what I've been up to. And if you've been following me for a while, you'll remember a couple years ago I was making these earrings up for a craft fair I was going to be in, and that was in 2024. Then I ended up having my heart surgery after I got them assembled but not finished. And then once the doctor gave me permission, I started assembling them. And they were mainly just simple earrings I could sell, you know, at a craft fair. So I've been working on those. I got these listed yesterday. I got a box down there of things I photographed that I just got to get up. But I went through all the jewelry I didn't make, and it's that box back there, this and this, here. And I've got about 500 pieces. Some vintage, some newer. Vintage will either go on Nix Nax, which is Jocelyn, the Crazy Lamp Lady's site, or on Etsy. Macari, I'm about done with. Nothing has sold. I might put a couple things on there, but we'll see. These are the things I listed yesterday. These are the bead soups I've already got done. These are some I have to list. And then I've got all these bags of beads that I've put in bags. These are all like little individual bags of red. I've got pink, I've got blue, and I've got purple. And then this is like some neutral. And then up here, I've got more stuff I've bagged up, and more stuff I've bagged up here. And then this is all stuff, some of it's bagged, some of it's not, that I'm slowly going through. And then there's more bags down here, and on that shelf I have to go through. Some are kid beads, but those are my granddaughter's. But the ones that aren't kid beads, like those are more of hers. The ones that aren't kid beads, I'll be organizing. And then I got more of this stuff to go through as well. And I got more stuff over there to go through. It's a lot. But I've been, you know, making up little bags to list of just all kinds of different beads. And, you know, I weigh them and then list them. So, lots and lots of beads. This is just a bag that I had listed with all green, but they're not selling, so I might redo it and do it as a weighed one, because it seems to be better when you tell them how many ounces of beads. But this is all stuff I made a while back. My wine charms I sold for years, and I'll still list them. I mean, why not? Sometimes people still like them, or they could take them apart and make earrings or whatever out of them. But that's where I'm at right now, is just working on going through all this. And that's all reselling stuff for eBay back there. But the jewelry, some of it will go on eBay. The vintage stuff, like I said, will go on Etsy and Nix Nax, Nixnax, on District. And that's in my link tree also. And then the newer stuff will go on either Macari or eBay. So that's the work I've got ahead of me. And oh, let me tell you, it's a lot. And then I even got some game pieces I've been selling on eBay, which, believe it or not, they actually sell. I sold some dice yesterday. I bought these little bitty tools in a tiny toolbox at a thrift store the other day. Aren't they cute? It's not worth a lot, but I think I can get about 12 bucks for the whole thing on eBay. So I've got little bitty things like that, and more beads I've bagged up here. It's a lot. It's a lot. So that's where I've been, but I'm starting to get, you know, some momentum here. And like I said, I listed, I think, 22 pairs of earrings on Nix Nax on District yesterday. And these are the ones I'm going to list next that I have photographed. I've got a handful on my desk over here that I have got to photograph still. And these are all my notes of stuff when I'm listing. When I cut out my labels, because I still do paper labels, I take the paper that's left, which is usually 3/4 of the sheet, and I cut it into these little pieces. And they're perfect for doing notes when I'm listing, and then I can just toss them as I go. But anyway, some of these pieces of jewelry you'll remember me doing videos on years ago, if you've been with me a while. But some of them are, you know, stuff I have never done videos on. And a lot of them, most of them are just really simple. They were supposed to be $5 earrings, and a lot of them are going on to Nix Nax as $5. I'm listing between 5 and, most of the earrings are 5 to 8, with a couple that are maybe 10. What I like about Nix Nax is they will bundle for you so that you get a better deal on the shipping, and eBay or Etsy does that too. So that's why I like listing my homemade jewelry on those two sites. And that's why I prefer listing on those two sites, because on eBay I had a customer buy two things and I had to manually refund them the difference in shipping. And that's a pain for the customer, because now they have to be out that $5 or whatever it is for a few days, and I have to go in and get it fixed. So it's just easier to sell the stuff that people might buy more of. Like whenever I've listed lots, these are beads, but when I've listed sequins in lots like this, people would buy 4 or 5 of them. But Etsy combines it, and if it's over $35 or $35 or more, they get free shipping. But they're all combined into one order, which makes my life easier as a seller, and it's a better deal for my customers. So that's why I'm doing most of my listing on Nix Nax, because they do a similar thing, and Etsy. And then anything that's not vintage or handmade will have to go on eBay or Mercari, because Nix Nax is similar to Etsy, where it has to be handmade or vintage. So that's why I've got that. When I don't want to spend the 20 cents on Etsy, I can go there. So that's what I've been up to. So my studio's kind of a mess, but not the worst it's ever been, you know. And then one thing I'm going to tackle probably in a few weeks is the cookie cutters. I'm going to go through all 7 boxes in that bag there and pick out what I want, and try to keep it to 1 or 2 bins, and that's it. And then whatever's left, we're going to take over to the other house that our daughter rents from us and put in the outbuilding there that we still use. And then when she and her sister, our 2 daughters, want to go through it with our older granddaughter, then they can go through, pick out what they want. Now there's a few things I know they won't want that I'll go ahead and pull out to list, like that farmer one there. You can see it in front. I've got a few kits like that. I mean, there's some things I know they're not going to want, and I can pull those out and list those. But I'll probably be selling, I would imagine, even after everyone goes through it, a couple to 3 tubs worth of cookie cutters. I'm still going to collect them, but I'm going to be much pickier. I'll only buy ones that I really love, that is something unique and different. And like I said, I want to keep about probably 2 bins worth. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not going to put a limit on myself, but I've got to find a couple empty bins to start sorting into. But that's going to be a project for probably fall, when I decide to sit down in the kitchen and go through those. But that'll be a project for sure. So it's time. We're retired now. We want to start doing more stuff and getting out more. And I just want to lighten the load. I mean, all this fabric, it goes all the way down to the floor. I had so many dreams of stuff I was going to do with it, and I never did it. So it's time to start working on all of it. And then I still got this wall over here. Most of this I'm not going to touch for now, because I was so passionate about my sequins for so long, and just because I feel a little disconnect now doesn't mean I will in 6 months. So I have learned that sometimes you just got to step back and not be hasty, because you know, there are things I can get rid of. You can see in the white there's a lot of duplicates. So there might be some I pull out that are duplicates and put in kits. And I have behind that velvet there's 4 tubs of sequins to sell. So those are all things I bought to sell. So it's quite a lot of work. Those are all projects that I still want to either do or have the kids do with me or something. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. But at least I've got it believe it or not, this is organized. So I can start just pulling it and listing it, but I do want to start creating too. So anyway, I'm at 9 minutes. I want to get off of here. But I just wanted to do a quick update just to show you what exactly I've been doing. And this took a lot of work just to get to this place. And then I'm hoping every week I can show you an update of where I'm at. But in the meantime, I do want to do a few videos, maybe making something or doing something fun and sharing that with you. I just haven't decided what yet. So anyway, I'll be back soon. And my links are fixed. At the bottom of my video is a description, and it'll say more. You click on that, and it opens up a paragraph. And I've got the link to my link tree there, which goes to everything I do. my blogs, which I haven't done my blog in a year and a half either, which I'm going to start blogging again. My stores, my blogs, everything I do, including the YouTube channel, which if you're watching this, you already have that. But anyway, everything I do is on the list, on the link tree. So it is accurate. I've had confirmation. A viewer let me know that it wasn't working. I fixed it, and she just let me know it is working. So even if you're just nosy and want to see what I'm up to, hey, go take a peek, you know. You can see what I'm listing. Maybe you'll get some ideas. If you look at my handmade jewelry, it might give you an idea of something you want to make. That's ultimately what I started this channel to do, is to give people inspiration and teach them how to do what I do, and just have fun. So anyway, I'll be back again soon, but I just wanted to update you on what exactly my crazy life looks like right now. So that's what I've been up to. I'll be back soon. Bye.